So at the trailhead there was a person stretching for probably a trail running or something. So I didn't comment on the trailhead, but now as I'm starting here on the Superior Hiking Trail, continue my trip south that I started 8 years ago, I'm gonna do my introduction here. So 8 years ago I started up all gung-ho, shouting, full of excitement, and this time around it's a bit different because of the experience that I had, feet hurting, blisters and stuff like that, but then also about the excitement, about the awesome views and stuff. It's definitely a mixed feeling. So I'm all gung-ho for seeing the awesome outdoors. At the same time, of course, a little bit worried about how I will do this time. The other thing is that I had zero prep work really for it. A little walking in town or something like that. Nothing that really could be considered as preparing myself for this hike. And now I filled up my backpack here again with about 36 pound, so shouldn't be too bad, but it's not light, so it's definitely something to carry down this path. So I have 3-4 days of food. In the 3 days I should be at, what was it, Silver Bay, to pick up my more food as much as I need to. So unlike last time, this time there is zero planning on what food I'm gonna have. Basically I have the food that's in my backpack and the rest I need to get on the trail. So right now it's one town that I was planning on stocking up before Two Harbors. At Two Harbors I'm gonna meet my car so I can do some reshifting of weight, what I should take out, put in or so. I do have in the car a few more freeze-dried meals if I want to take that along. Snacks I would have to still buy at the store because just won't last in the car in the heat. So yeah, that's the plan here. Minimal. 20 minutes into the hike, we got here this awesome bench here. Not quite comfy to sit with a backpack. A little bit early to take a break. But if you're looking up front, I want to show you our first creek crossing. A little bit of water right down here. And thing here is cricket, definitely cricket. A one-person bridge, I would say. No problem though. So we should be pretty close to the first campsite. Since I did arrive here early, I called the Superior Hiking Trail shuttle and got my pickup moved to 3 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock we started here on the trail, and that means I could go further if I want to. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. Minnesota welcomed me right away with a mosquito bite in my neck and on my finger there when I was just briefly stopping, they were on top of me. So tell the truth though, I had worse in Iowa. So right now it's fine to hike without any bug netting. because I'm moving. If I stop, that might be a different story. Ooh, we look out there, we see blue. Is that the sky? Is that a cloud? Is that the lake? Who knows? Everything is blue in the distance here. But so far, good start, awesome. Here are all the signs around that we are crossing private property. Shouldn't be camping or do anything naughty. So let's respect that and just stay on the trail. Hey, there's a roofie. Covered bridge. That reminds me of my trip. There's a bicycle along the covered bridges on Madison County. Let's go around the corner so you can see it better. This is pretty awesome. Oh, this is cool. Crystal Creek. Yay! Woo. We're here at the East Caribou campsite. Nice big area, definitely plenty of space. The latrine is up there, fire pits. So somebody has their big tent here, and up in this direction there are more campsites. You hear the river raging down there. That's what we're gonna cross over. The next campsite is in 2 miles, and it's kind of still early here to stop. So I guess I'm just gonna keep on going and make some gradual miles here. It just feels a little bit early to stop yet. We'll see if I regret that later or not. I don't think so. Sorry, that is wobbly. Oh yeah. So we're going down here to the river, creek. So definitely have plenty of water here to filter. Oh, that's a nice little quiet creek right here. And down there's a big one. That one is raging a little bit. East Caribou. Oh, that's the multi-group campsite. Ah, somebody has a hammock there. There's another hammock up there. Definitely a cool hammocking spot. Nice creek though. Makes you wonder if there's a small quiet spot where you could dip in and clean yourself up. Here we have a nice logbook post, a bench if you want to make a break, and the bridge over the river, and it's really cool. Wow! This is the awesome part about this hike. these rivers. And I'm always afraid of dropping the phone. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Awesome. Oh boy, this is a mess that I had to go through. Tried very hard not to get muddy and then wiped out into a deep hole. Oi, 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 oi. Well, with a bit of luck, we have a nice river there. I can clean up at the river. Hold on. At the river, or the creek of our campsite. Hopefully has enough water to clean up. That would be nice. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Another one of those no switchbacks hike. Look at this. You here. Awesome. We're here at our camp on a little lake, not lake, creek, I mean. Washing clothes. That is the sock that got like totally muddy and we need to clean that out. All that dirt in that sock wouldn't be good. So up here, upstream, get clean water and then squish out downstream all the dirty water. I have to look up again what campsite this is. That's the third one in. That's the one we're gonna stay tonight. Nobody is here. The other campsite was a little bit nicer. I mean, the river was just gorgeous. But the distance here is just perfect, right? And best at the end of the day to stump into that mud hole than right early in the morning and having to deal with that dirty shoe all day long. So I washed the shoe already, as good as possible. Now my foot, maybe I should do both. Ooh, that feels good. I think I might come after setting up camp and wash myself nicely. Which means first I'm gonna set up camp, bareback up. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna eat. Am I gonna cook? Maybe. I have some heavy food that I could eat. Oh man, that's wet. One thing though I noticed is those shoes got dry quite quickly. So that's the nice part. I wish that I could have washed them right then and there, because now it would be dry and instead I have to make them wet again and dry them. Oh well. So put on the shoes, go back to the camp throw the bag line up, food line, and then go grab the flip-flops. Okay. So right here is that little creek, tiny bit, not much. Good enough to filter though. And fairly close. So this is my first campsite. The tent is set up. It's the Lanshan 2 Pro. It's a single wall shelled tent using trekking poles from, what bird is over there? From China, bought on AliExpress, and actually that one might be a knockoff of the Lanshan 2. Ooh. It's heavy as a chicken. It's eating leaves up there. Apparently doesn't mind me talking here. Hey there. Hey neighbor. Are you a friendly neighbor? Yep. Picking leaves up there? That's fine with me. So back there is the tent. Away from the tent, I'm setting up the kitchen right now. I forgot to prime the filter, so it's really slow dripping right now. I pressed there a little bit, so it's kind of scary being ran out of water and the filter not going very fast, but dealt with enough filter, especially gravity filter. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna improve once the filtration fibers are really saturated in water, and you just need patience on that one. We're gonna be fine. No emergency on that. And the bright side, today I'm not cooking freeze-dried food. I have here this heavier stuff. That was 9-second rice. That's pre-cooked rice, I think, with some mango stuff, and added a little bit of tuna. And so since that's already wet food, don't need to add much water. They say 2 tablespoons to it. So I'm trying here to slow cook in this pot. So this is again an AliExpress knockoff stove. I cut in here grooves right here. No, you don't see it. Maybe there you see it. There are grooves. So when I set it on the pot, in the grooves, it goes really close to the burner. But if I don't set it in the grooves, then it's higher up. So the heat exchanger should work a little less and not get quite so hot. If that works, well, haven't tried it out too much. So today we're gonna try it out, I guess. So if you wanna join me here on the cooking, let's go ahead and set this guy up. So can we zoom out a bit? There we go. So okay, let's take off the pot first. Then I really want 2 tablespoons of water. That's not quite enough. So let's switch over the water filtration. Crap. Don't drop it. As slow as it's going. We need that. Okay. So here we have a little bit of water. And we're gonna put that in here. Go. God damn it. I did not say that, did I? I'm spilling stuff, so I'm gonna set the camera down here and use both hands, because I think something like that is like 2 spoonfuls. We can always add more later. So right here is the pot, stove I mean. It has the little, whoa, flamethrower here. So let's put that up here and steer the goodies and cook this. I actually got some kraut too. That would add some moisture to this food too. But I think that would be too much food for me today. Alright, here's the delicious food. So I put it on low heat, high up. Put a lid on it. And we'll wait. So it's dripping. The bear line, which does not suck, does suck a little bit, like a branch below it. I might need to string it away. Not perfect, but gonna be good enough. Is it gonna rain tonight? I don't think. I didn't seem like it should rain tonight. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot of the weather. Next 3 days. I should have done that. Definitely clouds up here. I don't know if you can see it. There are some mosquitoes here that like to hug me. As mentioned, not quite as bad as in Iowa. So yeah, I think that's it for today. It was a great hike. Stepped into the mud, didn't need to be. Did worry a bit about my feet. I think my feet are okay. I said I'll know that 3 days from now when everything is dialed in. Till then, we'll have to monitor. Anyway, good night. If that had a mango flavor on it, the tuna really ruined that flavor. It's purely rice and tuna. Yeah, it's food. Tuna, what did you do to the mango flavor? Where's my mango? Good night. So I did take a couple of swigs out of the water from the filter, but it's still going incredibly slow. So overnight we probably get some, but thinking of what backups do I have. Did not take the chlorine tablets, that probably would have been good, but I remember we have the stove here, which has the heat exchanger, and the whole point is to boil quickly water, and that's one way to treat water, to boil that for a little while. So that's what we're gonna do here. Just gonna do one pot so it can cool overnight, then we definitely have plenty of water. So right here I was mentioning how I cut in here so that the burner is closer to the heat exchanger, so it transfers the heat quicker. So that should hold the water pretty quickly. And you see the water there, it tastes like pine trees. Pine tree water.